Lesson 86. Making uncountable nouns countable. Hello and welcome to this lesson. Today, we are going to learn how to make uncountable nouns countable. While uncountable nouns cannot be used with numbers directly, we can count them by using special words or phrases that describe a specific quantity or unit. This is very useful for everyday communication. So, let us get started. Bit and piece. One of the most common ways to make uncountable nouns countable is by adding a piece of or a bit of. Similarly, you can make such nouns plural with pieces of or bits of. Bit is less formal than piece, and they are not always interchangeable. Bit can be used with all types of nouns, while piece tends to be used more with uncountable nouns. Generally, bit suggests a smaller amount than piece. Here are some examples. How many pieces of luggage have you got with you? Luggage is uncountable, so we use pieces to count it. The police collected bits of information from different sources. Information is uncountable, but we can use bits to refer to small individual items. Chopin wrote some wonderful pieces of music. Music is uncountable, but we can talk about individual compositions as pieces. Before you go to England, I should give you 2 bits of advice. Advice is uncountable, so we use bits to refer to individual pieces of advice. He spends all his money buying new bits of computer equipment. Equipment is uncountable, so we use bits to refer to individual items. Common mistake to avoid. Be careful with expressions like furniture, which is uncountable. We say, "What an attractive piece of furniture," not "What an attractive furniture." Words that go with specific uncountable nouns. Now, let us look at some specific words that are used with particular uncountable nouns. Weather. When talking about weather, we use several count expressions. Today's weather will be variable. In the north, there are likely to be heavy showers of rain. The sunny spell of weather that we have had this last week will continue in much of the south. There may be occasional rumbles of thunder and flashes of lightning in some areas. There might be some quite loud claps of thunder in 1 or 2 areas. These will be followed by a few spots of rain. But gusts of wind should soon blow them away, and the sunshine will then return. Groceries. When shopping for groceries, we use these count expressions. I need a loaf of bread. A couple of slices of ham. Slice can also be used with toast, bread, meat, and cheese. 2 bars of chocolate. A tube of toothpaste. 2 cartons of milk. 3 bars of soap. Nature. In nature, we use these count expressions. Look at the ladybird on that blade of grass. Look at that cloud of smoke hanging over the town. We could see little puffs of smoke coming out of the volcano. Let us go out and get a breath of fresh air. Put another lump of coal on the fire, please. Lump can also be used with sugar. Other words. Here are some other useful count expressions. I had an amazing stroke of luck this morning. I have never seen him do a stroke of work. This is only used in negative sentences and is more emphatic than a bit of work. I have never seen him in such a fit of temper before. The donkey is the basic means of transport on the island. Means is always plural in form, but can be used with singular or plural verbs. Jeans must be the most useful article or item of clothing ever invented. There was an interesting item of news about France on TV last night. A state of. Finally, let us look at the expression a state of. This is used with abstract, uncountable nouns such as chaos, tension, confusion, health, disorder, uncertainty, poverty, agitation, disrepair, and flux, which means continuous change. For example, the transport system is in a state of chaos. So, that is our lesson on making uncountable nouns countable. Using these words and expressions will help you talk about quantities more precisely and naturally in English.